Let's play games, get high scores. Who could ever ask for more? Thor will show you just what to do. Yes, you.
Hello, my Asgardian Minecrafters, and welcome back to another episode of NerdClash. NerdClash, the 6th episode of NerdClash. So, we have got, as per usual, plenty to be doing this episode, but are we going to get it all done? Who knows? Who knows? I've given us a big push, though. If I stick on the crapaware at the moment and stick... There we go. Let's just go straight over there in the dark with the brand new Nerd Shard rocket ship thing. The critically acclaimed at the moment rocket ship, not very town hall-y creation, and new holes. 2 of them. Let's go down this one. Oh, ha! A nice little room to view the slimes dying in. Now they will come, die against these... In fact, here we go. There's one. Come on. Die. Get hurt. Are you coming through or what? Oh, he's fighting the current. He knows what's going to happen. Oh dear. And yeah, he gets minced up against these cactuses. These cacti. And then slime balls ensue. Yeah, and this thing is racking amount. Well, you can see I've been coming down periodically to craft slime blocks because this is just going to get full. Now, this is such a basic... It can't go like this forever. You know, even if I've got a double chest in there, it's just like, yeah, that's no good. And having to come down here every single time to fulfill your slime ball needs is not an option. So we're going to be making a nice, we're going to... First, step 1 is we're going to be taking these slime balls, we're going to be putting them into a dispenser. We're going to be moving them a fair old way, and then they're going to be going up an elevator, and then we're going to get them up at the top. Now, I have put in the work beforehand on creative. I'll just show you now what I have built, and this is the very concept that I'm going to be using. But first jobs first, before I can build anything, well, I'll show you, and then we'll look for a place that it can go up there, and then... we'll build it down here, and I don't know, I think it's going off in that direction, but we will find out shortly. Well, here you go, this is what I was talking about. This is what I've built in my test world, in my creative world. Here's the couple of the early versions, Mark 1 and Mark 2 of the Nerd Shard, and remember that? Episode 2, probably, of... this was my Jack in the Box, my Thor in the Box. But here we go, this is what I have come up with. Now, I was checking to see what sort of distances this thing will work over. I mean, the obvious first... Oh, yeah, I pick up the first one. But there we go. It goes in, pushes them to the far corner here. There is ice along the whole way to speed them up, apart from this block here, which slows them down. And then they all end up there. So I've got one in my... one spruce wood here, and when they all come up to the top, there will be a full stack of planks, and that's just the way it works. Right, let's take a whole stack up there, super quick time, 64 of them, amazing, awesome. Now, I wanted to see if it will work on further distances, so let's get rid of... Yeah, well, I don't need any of that either, do I? That's what I should have done first. We need one of these here, just to show that it works the same way. And now, over in this corner over here, we've also got the same setup. Put them in there, they fly out, and they will run across the ice down here. It does need a roof. I haven't got a roof on there. You'll notice I only had that on this little bit here. But if you have a roof on it, it works absolutely fine. Nothing gets stuck on the sides here. and it zooms along the ice. In these little bits in between, there's just more water, another 8 blocks, another 8 blocks, and it all gets up there, apart from that one that's over there. And we got 6, well, how many's in this? Oh, there were 2 there. But yeah, and that's how it works. So now that I've made one of these, and I know how it works, it comes through all of this, through the, now the fence post, the first fence post, forces it to one of the sides, right into the corner, and then up that glass block, because it's a see-through block. You could use other see-through blocks, but I mean, glass is the one to use, isn't it? You can see it, and you know, I mean, solid blocks like andesite, it wouldn't work with, but you could use glowstone. I mean, Dante would be really happy if you could just use glowstone for the whole thing. In fact, you could, Dante, just use glowstone for yours when you use it. If you don't know this, Dante has a little bit of a problem using glowstone for everything. So, yes, let's carry on anyway. This is shown and done, and we will just get into building it now. Just get into building it on the server. We are back, and here we go. The first thing I need to do is take out these. I think if we can get it to go to that one there, this is going to be a bit of a pain now, because I'm going to have to work with some of this glass. Let's just do that for now. Let's go into here, and you can die if you don't mind. There's no way to turn one of these off. That is the slightest bother when you're doing something like this. But oh, come on, you big fruit, get out of here. Come on, and into the, if you don't mind, there you go. That's it, that's the die-in right there, and you can stay behind that. Right, this here needs to now face downwards. That one's already poking into here, so let's get a hopper out. Break that one, shouldn't hurt anything, just straight down. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? Absolutely easy mode. I don't like this being that, even though you're not going to be able to see it. I don't like that. Let's use a bit of glass in this. No, I want. Do I have stone bricks here? I do not. But, oh yes, I do now. So we've got a couple of stone bricks. They'll be just fine for this little job here. Get out of here! What you playing at? So get that in there. We're going to bust these off so these stupid little slimes can go where they need to go. We're going to also... Oh, flipping. What a joke! Right, you're all done. You're finished now. Is that enough? Yeah? Going to stick that there. So that means we've got none of the stuff coming through, and then we've got a nice little viewing bit through there. So that's now pointing down. Okay. Oh, what did I do that for? What did I do that for? Oh, that's a lucky boy. So let's get rid of this. Let's put that there and just stick everything back in. Yep. Okay, so that's kind of that done. No, what I wanted to do in my brain before I got stupid there was I wanted to open up a little bit down here. Just before we go and check out, yep, you're going to be a pain as well. Yeah, just before we went out and checked for, let's get up there. There goes my lighting for the whole, oh, this is just awful. What am I playing at? Yeah, what I meant was, just before we go looking for a position for it to go up the top, I just make sure that I had the room down here, but I know that it's going to be deep enough. Right, I can't go directly underneath that one, but I can open up this level a wee way. There you go. Right, hopefully that should be plenty enough room to work with. And I better go upstairs now and have a little check where this is going to come out. So here we are over at Bubbles' freshly made house. It looks lovely, and mine over there, and we're looking towards now the nerd shard, the nerd spike. So I think because we're sticking a lot more of the shops and things like that over here, the way to do it would be to find a nice little place where I can, and it's done a billion times over, but I think I'm just going to build a big slime, and then inside the slime will be the slime dispenser. I think that's plenty good enough for our needs. It's either that, or I'm just going to put like a little slime cube of slime with no, I need somewhere that I can put in yeah, some sort of... Right, let's take this down away. I want to even this up. Yeah, we'll even it up across there. And this will be our little area. I just want it to... I need room to put in chests, because this thing's going to fill up fairly rapidly. And that's about it. I just need chest room. Chest room and room to flip over the items from the water stream that I'm going to make at the top of this little glass pillar, and then filter into one of those big systems, lots of chests. Right, I'll prepare this ground and make a little building for it to go into and do my measurements. Well, I have been toiling in the rain, the pouring rain, and I think that this is now set up. I've set up a nice 8x8 house, which should be perfect for making a little slime motif, a little slime block house thingy. And this corner here, I'm going to have to also put some of this in here, of course, because there's going to be slime blocks on the outside. So I can put that like that, and then there'll be slime blocks on the outside. I can green these glass out or whatever, but yeah, that corner right there is where they're going to be coming up. I haven't checked, I've just gone straight ahead and done this, and I haven't checked if this is going to be viable down the bottom, but I can make this work. Even if I have to make 2 elevators, I can make this work. So let's check out our coordinates and have a little look from the bottom. Here we need to go from. We're on 251 and 180. 251 and 180. Let's go down and have a little look. Okay, so I found the right spot. You can see 251, 180. I think it's the right spot. I'm going to go up anyway and check it out. But I've started digging the tunnel out. This bottom bit there is going to be ice, and up here on that side and this side I'm going to put a line of the stone brick and then a glass top and dig out either side, just so nobody accidentally digs into it when looking for ores. Not that I've left any at spawn, unfortunately, for my colleagues, but I'm sure there's plenty to find still. I'm sure there's plenty to find. Look at this here, see? Look, there's loads, see? Absolutely loads. But, yeah, where was I? There you go. This is my route at the moment. Yeah, I'm going to get right back to the beginning, lay out all of my ice, and dig out the sides of this. So I've got a lot of digging to do, unfortunately, but at least the haste 2 kicks in about here, so brum brum. Oh, see, there we go, loads of redstone. What's moaning about? So I'm a fair way along, quite a little bit further now. I'm just knocking in the signs just so that the water doesn't go back on itself. And chucking down ice blocks to purvey our good slimes. So yes, not much of an update, but I'm carrying on. I am carrying on. I mean, I've done plenty of digging. Well, I've just tested it for the first time, and I just threw a load of stuff in downstairs, and boom, working. That's the same numbers stuff I chucked in. That is ace. So it's time now to go back down there and put the little bits of redstone together. We might as well run down there together, because I doubt I'm on a long episode here, but I think we're just going to keep it with the stuff at the slime farm today. Boing! Nice little jump. We don't want to be going halfway back up again. So yeah, I tested the clock earlier, and these are one of my favourite clocks, the comparator clock, because they only work when there's something in, you know, what you want to move. So I look in this dropper, it's totally full. So you stick down your comparator, it goes flipping heck, there's loads of stuff in here, and it's going to give you a signal. Now from there, I mean, basically, if I wanted to, and I didn't pick up any, why wouldn't I pick up some redstone? I mean, honestly, it's right there in front of me. Doofus. Yeah, but anyway, I mean, if I wanted to, I could just set it up. It's overfull. Is it overfull? Oh, no, there we go. Heavens. Yeah, subtract mode. And, oh. I would be missing one piece of glass there, wouldn't I? It's going to stop it. There we go. Right, that'll keep them all in there. And that's moving about as quick as this thing can move. So let's watch all of these drop through, because we've still got them dropping through from up here, just for while we've been working. Oh, overfilled it again. There we go, got them out. Good grief, this is a finickety thing. So you've got to get rid of a lot of stuff that's out of it, else it kind of gums up the machine. So let's take this lot in. Right, now we got that out again. It only gives, you know, the length of signal that we want. Thing is, as soon as anything comes down past, you know, 1, 2, 3, I don't know what that is, about a stack, I suppose it'd be. 2 stacks. Yeah, it'd be 2 stacks with a little bit, so there'll be 2 stacks in there at any one time, and anything beyond that is just going to go bonk straight out. So how much have we got left in there? Right, it's flying through. And now we see that this is too short. So let's bust that off. Redstone repeater there. No, we don't want the redstone repeater there. We want the redstone repeater here. Oh, we've got somebody on Skyping me. I've got to remember to turn that off. So there. Let's do it like this. We don't need the full speed one. We can miss a tick. And having it that way, it'll just mean that it goes right down to the bottom every single time. Still can't overfill it, but it should be okay like that. Anyway, why don't I chuck in a few more from up here, and I'm going to go up to the top and just make sure one last time that all of these things are going in. I mean, look at you guys, you're going to be adding to the totals right now. Let's get up here. Yes! Look! Magic! Magic slimes! Filling up. Oh, this is absolutely brilliant. Just as good as I wanted, and all that really is required from here now is, I mean, I can put another set of hoppers and chests there, so we could end up with 12 chests worth. That is spot on. I couldn't imagine wanting or needing any more than 12 double chests of slime. I mean, who could? I mean, it still might take a little bit of time. I might just put a little bit of something else in here, just for, you know, you can craft your own slime blocks in here, or if somebody thought that it was overflowing, then that would be good. But look at this thing. That is brilliant. Just what I wanted. Well, now I've got to think of a way to make this building look like a slime, haven't I? Oh, joyous. Okay, so I've picked up a couple of little bits and bobs, just enough probably to be able to sort this out. Now I've looked at a picture of a slime, and I'm just going to try and emulate the front part of it normally. Oh no, what did I do? There was, see, I've looked at this, and I mean, I do have it up on another screen, but let's have a go, because there was definitely eyes, weren't there? There's certainly eyes. So if we kind of like eyes here, that doesn't look totally wrong, does it? At all. Okay, and if we've got eyes there, we've got a little bit there, and there's nothing here, and I think there's a cheeky little oh sort of face going on that side. So now that we've got the little oh on his face, then that looks rubbish. It does look rubbish, because you can't see anything. There's too much on the other side of it. Looking at all of these chests, they're making it too hard to see. Now, if I was to take these out and then put a skin on this side of lime green wool, or slime blocks even, let's just have a look at that. Because I could make another, get out of it, oh no, it wasn't. Yeah, because I could make it so that, oh, well, I've missed that top one, haven't I? Can I hit that from, no, good heavens. Just, oh, come on, there. Oh, it's never easy, is it? It's never easy. You miss one, that's that, forever. Forever in your life, never going to work again. Right. Stick these like so, and they break up nice and easy. Now what are we looking like? Oh, baby, 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 baby. Now that doesn't look too bad. In fact, I'm going to put the door in on this side, and yeah, so let's get away from, I want to see this, you know, as it's going to be. That's what I want to see. So we'll get rid of them. Have I still got some of the, no, none of the green. Ah! Okay, alright, a little bit of imagination is going to be needed then. Why wouldn't I still have the green stuff on me? That's just wildly stupid, that is. Why wouldn't I have that still? Right, let's just pretend that there's something, oh, no, below them. And then we get a couple of limes. Well, that looks like a slime. That is a slime. To keep me happy now, because I can see them through there, I'm going to have to put a couple of wool blocks there. And then on the side, there's going to be an entrance. And here, just as in the other side, we're going to be sticking, get out of, now, which are you? I can get rid of that, and I can get rid of this one here, if I quickly do that. Now on this side, I'm just breaking these because I'm an idiot. Yeah, on this side, if I carry them, and then every block I can behind, I'm going to miss a couple on this side because of the machine. Yeah, they're still going up just fine and being picked up. So let's actually break these properly as well. What's that one? No. So this one again, nicely. And this one, yeah. Well, I know that I can do this now. I mean, I'm going to be missing bits on the other sides. In fact, on this side, maybe I could use lime wool instead. But I've got green wool over on this, in the sheepy farm. The sheep farm. No, wrong again. So maybe if I lime wool this side and this side, as long as this front side looks the best, then I think it's going to be okay. Excellent. Okay, I'll meet you after that's done. Zero more rambling, I promise. Well, that was it. No more rambling. I changed out, you can see we're done here. Well, on this nice fancy front side, I changed out the green glass with black glass. I think that looks nicer. It shows up a better, it's like a better contrast, isn't it? You can see it better. And on these other sides, I decided on just the lime wool and the green wool, which looks fine. It looks fine for the sides that doesn't matter as much. I mean, obviously that's including the front side, because this is basically the front door, even though it's not the front side. But hey ho, it is called the Thor's Four-Faced Slime Store, which I have tried to say really fast and I can't, and it is kicking them out. It is absolutely throwing them out at the moment, although depending on where you are, if you were to stay here you wouldn't get too much. I mean, it hardly throws it out from this distance. But if you just take a couple of little runs back and forth between there and here, you know, just normal milling around spawn stuff, then it actually does, well, you can see it's filled up a double chest already. There's still stuff coming through no matter what sort of time it's taking, and it is just adding. I've noticed that a few are going through into this chest instead of that one. Now this system I've got should fill up all three of these before it fills up these, but maybe because this is a water stream running over them all, it gets past that first one, that first hopper. I think if it went into that first hopper, if I cut off the water stream there and it just went into that first hopper, then it really would fill up these ones first and then these second. But what does it matter? What does it matter? A couple end up in here. Oh dear. But yes, I'm not sure if you can tell by my voice, Thor is a little bit sick and is already feeling the voice going a little bit. So that's great. But at least it happened at the end of the episode. Now I'm not going to carry on too much with this now. I'm going to say my goodbyes, but I'm just going to give everybody a little heads up that watch, and if you would like to, you know, to get onto this server, then we're going to be running a competition. Now the competition is not set in stone yet. We're not 100% sure, but as it is, excuse me, as it is, we're going to be either running a build contest or doing, you know, like a 5-minute video contest or something, so that anybody who wants to join the server may do so. Whoa, check out that! That's what happened. Good grief, that is some serious jumpingness. Yeah, this is me trying to multitask. I've got my another video rendering right now at this very time. I do that too often. I need to just do one thing at a time, really, but I don't want to be on my computer all day today. I want to be chicken souping it and getting back to bed. But no, now I would love, you know, to see more people on the server. I would love people to enter this contest. I mean, I'm not sure about exactly how many positions there are, but I know that my viewers are the ones that watch the most at the moment. You know, I don't get massive views, but I do get regular viewers. Now, you know, if you wanted to try your hand at making some videos, that would be the best, because obviously YouTubers or video makers would be getting a priority because we want to be pushing the server more. But from what I can gather, we're going to be putting some places out for some good builders as well, so bear it in mind, guys. I'd love to see more people here. But that is it for today. That is it, and it is time to go and feel sorry for myself. Go get better, take some vitamins, drink lots of water, chicken soup. And I will see you guys next Thursday. Take it easy, and I will see you then.